Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel.
Ikoyi building. Rccg pastor and his 22 staff allegedly trapped in debris. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. A pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Ola Ogunfunwa, and 22 of his workers are said to be trapped under the debris from the Ikoyi 21-story building that collapsed on Monday, November 1st. Punch report that Ogunfunwa, who is in charge of a living water parish in Ibadan, Ogun State, was said to be working as a contractor on the project and has not been heard from or been identified among those rescued or brought out dead. A friend of Ogunfunwa and an Rccg pastor, Omotosho Shola Emmanuel, who confirmed this, said the victim doubled as an engineer and came with 22 other artisans comprising bricklayers and welders from Ibadan to work on the building. I am here this morning because one of my pastor friends is working here. He is an engineer. He came with about 22 people all the way from Ibadan, Ogun State, to work here. Laborers, bricklayers, welders, and about 22 different guys that came together with him to work on the project. Till now, out of those that have been rescued, we have not seen any of the 22, and he himself is still there because we learned that yesterday, Monday at break time, he came out to eat, but as he was about washing his hands to eat, he was summoned by one of his bosses, and he went back inside. But about 5 to 10 minutes later, the building collapsed and he was trapped. He is still there now, and we pray that God will have his way upon those still there. As a church, we prayed all through yesterday night, and we are still believing that there is nothing God cannot do, because we know that people are still many there. They said there are over 50. The ones they have rescued are not up to 10. Definitely, we are still expecting more people to be rescued. Omotosho added, praying God will bring more survivors out. Now, this is very, very sad. This is sad. This is sad, sincerely. This is really, really, really sad. Now, it should be a warning to engineers and architects. See, the thing is, it is not until you take to arms or take a knife and stab that you have, or you say, okay, go and abort a baby. There are many ways where your hands can be really, really soiled. Sincerely. Ways where your hand can be soiled is when you refuse to do what is right. And maybe out of greed, you do what is wrong, just for your own selfish interest. I tell you, you have killed people. If you're a constructor and you're working on a road, and you know that that particular road you're working on, you're not using standard materials or standard equipment or items for that road, I tell you, as much as maybe when the road finally gets poured or get bad again with potholes, any accident on that road, believe you me, you are a partaker in it. The blood is on your hands. So in architecture, please, you have to learn to flee from people who want to manage and manage and manage. You tell them the consequences. Sir, ma, this thing will not work. This is the standard way to do things. No matter what, it is going to be, yes, it might sound like, oh, it is going to be very difficult. Yes, the people that are even on the buildings, they might not be even around. Yes, but I tell you, that is even where integrity comes to play. That is where integrity comes to play, because you are not even watched. People just trust you, and because you have said, okay, this is the standard way of doing things, you do it like that. And at the end of the day, not only that, you have a beautiful building, you now have a durable one that will stand the test of time. I tell you, then tell me why you're not going to get referrals. So there are different ways to say, oh, you have blood on your hands. Number one is you take to arms, you use a knife, even your mouth. Even your mouth. You keep maybe saying things about another person, making the person look bad. All those things, there are ways one can kill. It is not only until you use a gun to shoot someone or you stab someone with a knife. Saying things, very main things about another person, denting the person's image. I tell you, it is also killing in itself. So all this substandard work, it is not my business. It is not my business. You no consign me. You no consign me. At the end of the day, it is your hand. It is in your hands. You have spilled blood. So the thing is, they should learn how to do not cut corners. Standard is standard. If you don't know the job, say you don't know it, because what I'm saying this is, there's a possibility that somebody who do not even know anything, but he himself is a wonderful marketer. He can get clients for you, and he's going to come and present himself as someone who is an engineer or a constructor, and at the end of the day, things like this happen. So like I said earlier, this is where integrity comes to play. You are going to this thing, you can do it then, but they say whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. You do it as if that thing is the last thing you would do, like it is your legacy you are leaving. And at the end of the day, I keep saying, no matter how long it takes, you start getting referrals. Now, why we continue to pray sincerely, you do not even know what those people that are trapped under they are feeling. You do not know how they are. No, things like this, it has happened in time in the past, and I tell you, those that have been the survivors, they would not tell you it's a pleasant experience. Sincerely, like, you do not know what else to do. You do not know what else to do. Like, your life is going away in front of you. There is nothing you can do about it. It is very painful. It is painful. Sincerely, this one, you cannot do anything either but pray. But continue to pray that these people that are trapped under, that a lot of survivors come out. There is nothing God cannot do. Sincerely. Now, just imagine. He was there, not even just him alone. 22. Now imagine those 22 families. They will be thrown into mourning. They'll be thrown into, no, I don't want to imagine. Sincerely, you do not want to imagine the trauma. Just the families, even for the fact that he has not even been seen or heard from. No, it is going to take a toll on them. Like, they are going to be. There are two types of griefs. There's two types of grief. One, you know that this person is finally dead. Then two, you do not know the whereabouts of that person. That not having that closure is like, it is torture.